welcome back to my video. So I'm not doing a hair video today. Today I'm just going to let you know a little bit about who I am. So one part about me is that I love doing arts and crafts and I love to draw. So I'm going to take you inside my sketchbook. So I've had this for many years. Let's go to the first page. So this first page is what I drew a long time ago of myself and my husband, representing my love for him, that I give my heart to him, which is cool. I like the whole death look. So I have like a nice, peaceful, kind side, but just like everybody else, I also have a dark side. So you will be seeing some dark images from my photos, but don't be alarmed, it's just all art. This is another one. I worked on this for a minute. It's a fairy. That's always a favorite. And I also did some Disney characters like Rapunzel. I love to do a lot of shading work. I've started using color probably like a couple years ago, but black and white always looks great to me too. This is Captain America. Let's see what else we have. We have Snow White. One thing about hands, like this hand looks okay, but hands are the hardest to do. Like I tend to draw what I see, and when I see hands, it's just so hard to do. I don't know why. It's just anything else I can do. One thing about my drawings is that, like I said, I can draw anything that I see. I haven't gotten to the concept where I can draw from my head, because every time I close my eyes and I try to draw what I see, my mind is going too fast. There's always something going through there. I can't focus on one thing. If I try to focus and clear my mind, I only see white. I don't see any images. I don't see color. I only see white. So I've been working on that for a couple of years. So in the meantime, I just go with what I know. So this is from Drag Me to Hell. It's from that movie. If you haven't seen that movie, watch it. It's pretty cool. So of course this is hell and fire, and she's being dragged down by demons. So if you think this is dark, it gets darker than this. This is from The Eye with Jessica Alba. Thought that was pretty cool with the fingers coming out. This is Freddy versus Jason. I remember going to the movies to watch Freddy vs. Jason, and I couldn't wait to see it because I'm such a big Freddy Krueger fan. And I was like, how can Jason beat Freddy Krueger? I mean, he's in your dreams. Well, Jason doesn't sleep, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because that was my biggest argument. I was like, you can't kill Jason, you can't kill Freddy, because he will appear in your dreams and he will get you. But if Jason doesn't sleep, so I guess that's an equal battle. But then at the end of the movie, when Jason chopped off Freddy's head, the whole crowd was like, oh yeah, cheering, whatever. But then when Freddy winked his eye, and I was like, that's my dude, you can't kill Freddy. Such a big Freddy fan. This is from Sucker Punch. So probably from here on out, you're going to see a lot of female photos. I am a feminist, so I do like doing female art. Well, this one, of course, except for this one, this is Harry Potter. This is Harry Potter. Such a big fan of Harry Potter. I have everything Harry Potter. This necklace that I wear every day is of Hogwarts. I love Harry Potter. And I have their books. I have all his books. I have all his movies. I have a pocket bag. I have a hoodie. I have this necklace. I have a lot of things Harry Potter. I have this Converse shoes, like the high tops Gryffindor shoes. Oh, they're so cool. And this other one is my least favorite. I don't know what I was, well, not this one. It's another I'm going to show you. It's my least favorite, which I don't know where I was thinking at all. So this is Sailor Moon. I loved Sailor Moon growing up. I couldn't wait to wake up early in the morning every Saturday and watch Sailor Moon. They don't show it in the US anymore. I guess copyright issues or development issues with the creator and people in US. I don't know, but they are so hard to get. Like, you can get the Japanese version anywhere, but the American version is the one that I grew up in, the one that's dubbed. You can't get that anywhere. Like with Serena, no, it's hard to get. And if you do find it, it's extremely expensive. To this day, this show hasn't been on in decades, and it's so expensive. One day I'm gonna get it. One day. I don't know if I'm gonna find it though, but maybe. See what else is next. I always have to grab at the corners because it's a lot of the pencil comes off. I use pastel colors, pastel pencils when I draw. So I like this one. This one is pretty creepy and so cool at the same time. So it's like a human and a monster, and their organs are connected and being pulled apart. And all these lines are blood lines. And it's like in the square too. It's like in that square and this square is happening the same thing. I thought this was pretty cool. I like this one because she's cute. I don't know who she's supposed to be. I think this one was drawn out of my, I think I saw some of this image, but the rest of it came from my head. I think I improvised a lot of this one. This is the Green Lantern. I don't know why people don't like the Green Lantern. I like it. Maybe I'm being biased because I just like how he looks in that green suit, whatever. But I like the movie, and I like looking at what's her name? Gosh, oh my gosh, what is her name? You know, the one, her hair is red, she played in Gossip Girl. It's like her name's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I like looking at her too. She's pretty. I think that's probably why I like it, because I like looking at both of them. I mean, it's an okay movie. I like the movie too, but people just do not like it. And there's this one. Eyes for a mouth and a nose. What else do we have? So yeah, this Pocahontas. And you know what? When we had just gotten Disney Plus a couple months ago, with of course, like the movies you see as a kid, like looks all magical and mysterious and just so cool, and you want to be like them. But then when you see it again and as an adult, so yeah, when you're a kid and then when you grow up, you have these adult thoughts and you have these adults reasoning and questions and needing information. So like when you see Pocahontas as a kid, you see this beautiful girl singing about being free, or not really being free, but just singing to her trees and her forest and her animals, and the tree singing back. And then there's some conflict and you know that something's going down, but you don't really understand it. So then you see it as an adult and you're like, this is basically showing genocide from when Columbus and his people came over and just destroyed the Native Americans' world. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what this is. So now I see Pocahontas in a different light. I appreciate Disney for bringing that up because, you know, we need to talk about things like that more, but you just don't see that as a kid. So I guess I appreciate that. That's one thing about Disney. Disney, they are very diverse and they're not scared to tell like their story or whatever that they believe in. They just show everything, and I really appreciate Disney for that. So here is the Smurfs. This is Smurfette, looking all glamorous and fabulous. Then we have trying to go faster, but you just have to be careful when you turn these pages. So this is a movie with Rose McGowan. I think it's Red Sonja. So this movie was supposed to come out with Rose McGowan from Charmed years ago, but it never was completed. I thought that was going to be a cool movie too. So this is Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. This is my favorite picture. I like this picture. It's like, it shows so much in here, so much emotion. Like, you can see the distress she's going through. You can see that she's trying to fight her alter ego, but it's hard. Like, she's battling herself. I like this so much. And she's trying to fix it. That's what these pieces are down here for. She's either trying to fix it or she tried to destroy it, but she just can't get rid of this alter ego of herself. I like it. And Assassin's Creed. Yes, I do love playing video games whenever I have time, because I do have 2 kids, so I can only squeeze it in whenever I can. This is my second favorite one. This is like so cool and creepy. So this is a guy hanging from the ceiling and a little girl holding an alien baby. You can see the alien specimens in the jar. I just thought this was super cool. I don't know where I saw this from, but when I saw it, I was like, yes, I have to draw that. Here's another one. I guess that's like a demon or old baby man coming out of his skull. I guess it fired the flames down below. This is like my third/second favorite. This is Wonder Woman. So this is Wonder Woman, how she's supposed to look. Not in a bikini, not half naked. If I could redo Wonder Woman, it would be... I really don't like how they did Wonder Woman. I just don't. I mean, as a feminist, they gave her powers is the lasso of truth. And it's like you're telling your mom, like you're talking to your mom, like, you have to tell me the truth. Always tell me the truth, or I'll get you with this lasso of truth. I mean, Spider-Man has like spider senses and web, and Superman has like laser eyes and frosted mouth and all this other stuff, and all these other guy superheroes have all these cool superpowers, but what she have, like strength and a lasso of truth, and she runs around half naked? Am I supposed to take her seriously? No. I understand you can dress however you want to dress, that's fine, but that doesn't show female empowerment to me. Now, Captain Marvel, I love her. Like, she's strong, she's powerful, she doesn't have to show all her skin, and she shows that she's a leader and she doesn't take any mess from anybody, and she's a team player. Like, you just don't always have to be in charge, you have to show that you can be a team player too. So I love Captain Marvel, I love her, but Wonder Woman, no, they need to redo her. This is from American Horror Story. I think that's The Coven, which is a good season. I watched a couple of American Horror Story seasons. They started to get lame. It's like a repetitious thing. There's the beginning of it, a long story, a long background, and then the shock factor, and then everybody dies at the end. That's how every season is. It's boring. This is my favorite one of Selena as Sailor Moon. I thought this is so beautiful and just peaceful. I just love that so much. And this is Alice in Wonderland. I thought this was funny. It says, what did he put in her tea? I'm almost done. And this is another one of Alice battling her alter ego. And let's see, yep, I'm almost at the end. I like this one. I'm so glad they redid Lara Croft, because Lara Croft in the beginning, you know, just all big boobs and tightness. Sure, okay. But this one, she looks like she's actually in the fight and she's ready to do whatever to win. So I like this. This is the latest Lara Croft. I mean, I like the Lara Croft movies with Angelina Jolie. Those are cool. The Incredibles. I had to do something for the kids. With Jack and Elastic Girl, which should be Elastic Woman. But hey, I don't come up with the names. So this is a recent one that I did. I don't know who they are, but it's like they're sisters, whatever. And I just think they just look so pretty. And what else do we have? And then this is the one I just finished last night. It's another one of my favorites. Lady Godiva. So if you don't know the story of Lady Godiva, you can look it up, but briefly, like back in the 19th century, I believe, she like really quickly, she had this, her husband was overtaxing the covenant that she helped found and care for, and they couldn't afford it. So she asked her husband to lower the taxes, and he said no. He said, the only way I'll do it is if you go through town naked, so on a horse. So that's what she did. She went through town naked, but first she told everybody to close their shutters, close their doors, and do not come outside on this day between that time and that time. Well, she wouldn't know the time. That was in the 1800s. Well, maybe she would. Anyway, so she went through town naked, and there was only one person who peeked, and it's this guy right here named Thomas. He's the only one that looked. I can't remember his last name, but his name, that's where Peeping Tom came from him, because he was the only one that peeked at Lady Godiva when she was going through town. So that is my sketchbook. One of others that I have other sketch brushes too. But so yeah, that's just a little bit of me, of learning of who I am and what I enjoy on my free time. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and push the notification button. That way you know the next time I upload a video. Until next time, bye.